Hello everyone, welcome back to Navigate Now with Ife. My name is Ife Akintade and I'm your favorite host on this show. I trust that we've been grinding, I trust that we've been working, I trust that we've been seeing results. I mean, you may not start seeing results like early like this, but trust me, you need to trust the process. Results will surely but come. All right, we're on the right path, I can assure you. All right, so in the last episode, we talked about why do you need a mentor, and it's very rich. If you missed the episode, I encourage you, I enjoin you to go there. It's available. That was episode 2. Go and enjoy it, please. It's very rich. It's self-explanatory. You can reach out to me on any of our platforms if you have questions. And we will attend to you. So without much ado, let's go to episode 3 on practical teaching on mentorship. And today we'll be treating how to choose a mentor. We've been talking about mentorship. We've made ourselves understand who is a mentor, the differences between a role model and a mentor, and we've talked about why you actually need a mentor. So if we have talked about that, then we need to also address how then do you choose a mentor? What are the things you need to look out for to say, okay, this person is my mentor, or I want to submit to this person as a mentor, or this person is fit to be my mentor? Because not just anybody can be your mentor. And you cannot just submit to just not anybody. In fact, you personally, are you even right to even have a mentor? Because you might actually want to submit yourself to mentorship and the person may not accept you because you don't meet. It looks like you're not ready to be mentored, and all of that. So let's journey into it right away. So the first thing is how to choose a mentor. The first thing you need to do if you want to choose a mentor is to identify your goals. You need to know what your goals are, what your goal is. I will make it singular because we'll get to it. I'll tell you why I made it singular. You need to identify each of those goals. Each of the goals that you set, you need to identify. Identifying what in specifics do I want to achieve. That will now give you an idea of who you will be submitting to or who you will be thinking of to be your mentor. Towards achieving a particular goal. When I get to the next topic, you understand why I said that. So after you must have identified your goal, you need to understand what you want to achieve, whether it's career advancement or personal growth or learning a specific skill. Now, after you've done that, the next thing is you now need to look for expertise or expertise, as the case may be. Choose one. Whichever one that you want to choose. Is it expertise or expertise? There's this thing with American English, British English. I don't know which one I'm speaking. Just understand it. All right. So you need to look for expertise. Now look at it. You want to become a professional footballer, and you're thinking of me that's never been a professional footballer as your mentor. That's wrong. I don't know it. I don't have years of expertise there. Do you understand? I don't. You want to be a seasoned teacher. Is this a seasoned somebody that disseminates knowledge and all of that, and you want to submit as a mentee to someone that has inferiority complex and shy and that cannot face the crowd? You understand? You want to submit to somebody that's not even achieved anything in that field that you're going to? Why do you think Sarah brought Samuel to Eli? It's because Eli is in that line. He has good success. He has track records. Do you understand? Eli was like the highest ranking when it comes to priesthood in that land. Do you understand? So Eli seemed to be the perfect person for the job. So you need to look for expertise. You want to be a social media person. You want to be doing social media and all of that. Okay? That means you need to look out for people that are doing well in that field. Maybe you submit to Markangel Comedy or, as the case may be, or Fela Drotoye or something. All right, so you need to look out for expertise. I saw something online some years ago, I think I still saw it last day. Some of us must have come across it. This person had a YouTube channel, and one of the things, I think one topic on that YouTube channel is how to grow your followership and your likes on your content on YouTube. Right? You know, the funny thing about this thing is that when I saw it, I think it was the person posted it about 4 years ago, maybe more than that. I can't really remember the specifics, but that person posted that content in about 4 years ago or so, maybe more than that. Ask me how many likes that person had so far. About 2 or 3. You know, when you said how you can get 1,000 likes on your content, or how you can get so many likes on your content, and you are teaching us, you only had like 1 or 2. What a way to tell us that you are not the perfect person to teach us. You don't have the results. You don't have the expert. We can't see the results. How then do you say we should, submit to you? Do you understand? So you need to look for expertise, somebody that has good track record in that particular thing that you want to achieve. Let me read what I have here. I said, choose someone with a proven track record in the area you want to grow, or in the area that you want to achieve a goal in. Simply put, it's that simple. All right. So, but it doesn't end there. Let's go to the next point. Another thing that you need to look out for is you need to look out for someone that has a shared value, someone that has similar or very close value system. And I'll tell you why. Let me read what I have here before I explain. A mentor whose values are aligned with yours will be more relatable and impactful. You see, it is easy to move. It is easy to achieve when you are doing life with somebody that is going in the same direction with you. I'm a fan of the Bible. Sorry if you are not a Christian. This is the only way I can. These are some of the things that some of the references I can give anyways. I'm not limited to that anyway. So there's a scripture in the Bible that says, can 2 work together except they agree? So how can you submit to somebody as a mentee? You want that person to mentor you, and you guys don't have the same value system. How will it work? If the person is used to working late at night, or the person is a night owl, but you are the sleeper. You sleep from 7 p.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. How then do you guys work out? So you need to go with somebody that you have same value system. Let me break it down. In simple terms, same value system, you can also call it same routine, same habits. Same routine, same habits. When something is your habit, when something becomes your habit, it's easy for you. Habit is something that you just do like you're just doing life. It's just like you are eating. It's just something so easy for you. So you go for somebody that you share similar values. If your mentor is somebody that is used to reading, do you understand? And you're somebody that is used to reading, it's easy. If he says, okay, we are doing this course, we are doing this, it's easy for you to. Do you get? Let me give you a scenario. Let me give you an instance. I keep mentioning my other brother. He's a very good mentor. And a very seasoned teacher. I think back in 2005, I think, somewhere around that. That was when he was doing his masters. I won't give specifics of the school. He came out strong, He was doing his masters. So one of the things he does then, and he still do it now, is he wakes up in the middle of the night to read and to pray. Do you understand? Myself, so during those times, once he wakes up, I wake up as well. I read during that time. I pray. Sometimes if I don't wake up, he'll just tap me. Oh yeah, if I stand up, oh yeah, come and be reading. Do you understand? It was a shared value. It was a shared, it was easy. So it was easy for him to, for us to do things together. I wasn't struggling. Do you get? I wasn't struggling. Up till now, I'm a night owl. Most of the things that I do it in the night. Most of this recording, I do it in the night. Do you understand? So go for somebody with a shared goal, somebody that has similar routine system, someone that has similar habits with you, similar perspectives. Do you understand? You can see life almost in the same direction. Do you understand? There are some people that would have loved to mentor today, but I can't see results. You know why? Our value systems are different. Our value systems are not aligning. So it's going to be difficult. I would just be investing in that relationship and I will not be having results. And that's not fair on me. That's equally not fair on that person as well. So why waste each other's time? Do you get what I'm saying? Let us go to the next one. So I look for someone with shared values. The next one is this one is very, very important. You need to look for somebody that is willing to mentor. I mean, that this person has years of experience, has proven track record, this and that is not enough reason to say you guys can start that mentorship relationship. What if the person is not willing? I mean, the willingness of the person, if the person is not willing, it doesn't mean the person is wicked. It doesn't mean the person doesn't want to. The person may not have the resources to do that to you. The person may have so much on his plate or on her plate and cannot handle. I remember there was one time last year that we had conference and we reached out to Global Chem and we're thinking, okay, when we're discussing before we put on the platform, to come and bless us. And we said, okay, would you be available to also probably take up people as mentees and all of that? One of the things she said is that she won't really have time. She has a lot on her plate. So, I mean, so she already has some people she's mentoring. And she has like the number that she knows that she can be very effective with. So you need to also look for willingness. Of course, before mentorship can start, it means that you applied and met the person and say, okay, I want to be your mentee on this. Can you mentor me on this? And the person also said, okay, I will be available. Because a mentor must be available to you. Anytime, any day. I'm not really trying to say anytime, any day, but at least on the scope that you have agreed upon, the person must be available to you. So there must be willingness from the mentor side. The person must be willing to mentor you. You also must be willing to be mentored by that person. Let me go to the next one. Okay. Then the next one will be observe their character. Let me read what I have here. Look for someone who is approachable, patient, and supportive. You understand? I remember in those days, I think I was in FUTA at that time, and I was to meet this guy. Was it FUTA or UI? I was to meet this guy to explain something to me, one mathematical course. I'm not so good with maths really, anyways. And the guy was to explain to me. And the guy was like, okay, please sit down and all of that. And I sat down, I think it was myself and one other lady. And the guy explained to us and all of that. And I was like, bro, I don't understand. The guy was like, oh, sorry, I can't do more than that. I mean, and all of that. And that was it. Do you understand? So it must be somebody that is patient, somebody that is approachable, somebody that, things can go easy between the two of you. It won't be someone that is looking like it's being forced. Do you understand? So that is very key and germane. So I say look out for someone who is approachable, someone that is patient with you, and someone that is very supportive. Let me go to the next one. We don't have so much time. The next one is a practical tip. It's just a tip on how to choose a mentor. Some of you be wondering, okay, some of these things that were, and some of these things are, they are not limited to this. There are so many other things, but these are the key ones, all right? Do you understand? Now, some of you be thinking, how then do I find the mentor? Where do I go? Some of us we might be suffering from inferior complex. What do they call it? Inferiority complex and all of that. Some of us don't go out. Some of us are home, and you now be thinking, so where do I now get a mentor? Oh, where do I now do this? Where do I now do that? It's simple. You need to step out. Mentorship is something that is intentional. So you need to put in the effort. Do you understand? Here I said, attend events. Throughout last year, some of you did not come out. You did not attend any event. No conference, no book reading, no reading autobiography of anybody. You just lived life on your own last year. That's not good. That's not good. Attend events, meaningful events. I'm not saying you should be going to club anyhow and learning anyway, except if your mentor can be found in the club, Attend events, conferences that will make, and funnily enough, is some of them are free. Not all of them are paid for. By God's grace, in the first quarter of this year, we'll be doing another conference, and most likely we are pushing to make it a physical one. Do you understand? Attend. Your potential mentors might be in that event, can be in that conference, can be in that meeting. Join groups. That's another way. Join groups, join associations. As you are in school, join your faculty association, join your departmental association. You understand? If you are in church or in your places of faith, join groups. Do you understand? Volunteer for organizations, volunteer for events, for things that you want to learn. The best way for you to learn is to learn on the job now. So volunteer for it. You meet potential mentors there. Go on LinkedIn, search for people on LinkedIn. Do you understand? Those are places where you can get people to mentor you. All right. So I said attend events, join groups, or use platforms like LinkedIn to connect with potential mentors. It's not limited to that. It's not limited to that at all. But these are some of the things that you can make use of. I don't know everything. Do you understand? I'm also still learning. But out of what I have is what I'm pulling out. You understand? I'm dishing out. So this year you have to be intentional. Attend events and put some of these things into work, and you see good results, coming out for you. So I think we should end this particular episode here. This is episode 3 on practical teaching on mentorship. In the next episode, we'll be treating what to do with your mentor. That is, how do you manage your relationship with your mentor? Because mentorship is actually a relationship. Basically, we'll be touching on that, and then we'll also be touching on, can you have more than one mentor? All right, and then we'll draw a final thought from there. Until I see you in the next episode, please keep grinding. Please share, enjoy this episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye. I love you.